So we started with the second event of the evening. We're lucky enough to have some members of the Postgraduate New Theatre with us today. And by the way, we're starting to arrange the next play. So if any of you is interested, there will be auditions next week on Monday and Tuesday. So if you're interested in theatre, just contact or call, talk to one of us, and we will give you more information. But today it's all about astronomy. The play is called Silent Skies by an American author, Lauren Gunderson, and it's about women in astronomy at the beginning of last century. Unfortunately, the play is a little bit too long, so we are only going to read through one of the scenes. But well, I hope you enjoy it anyway.
Yes. Hello. You must be my 10 o'clock, Miss Levitt. You are Miss Levitt.
I am.
Good. We'll make this quick. It's not that complicated.
May I just say how pleased I am to meet you, Dr. Pickering. I'm so
No.
honored. I'm not.
I'm not.
You are not Dr. Pickering.
I am.
You are Dr. Pickering.
So sorry. My name is Peter Shaw. I work for Pickering.
Mr. Shaw, nice to meet you. Colleagues then.
You actually work for me, and I work for him.
Still colleagues, it would seem?
I'm his apprentice, junior fellow in astronomical research, summa cum laude, mathematics and physics Harvard.
And if you spot me, I'll swim.
What?
So glad to be here, Mr. Shaw. I've been anxious to get started. May I?
May you?
Get started?
Yes. No. We have a strict orientation schedule detailing all the proper paperwork and explaining...
Just point me to the telescope and I'll be fine.
The telescope?
Is that it? The Great Refractive Telescope?
Yes, but...
One of the largest in the world?
I'm very aware, but this is the workroom for you girls. To work, in here.
A short orientation, then?
We bring you the photographic plates from the telescope, latest technology.
Swoon.
What?
Go on.
The photographs of the stars will be brought to you girls for evaluation. The girls' department is a very important part of the data collection.
Yes. Good. Why all women?
Oh, Pickering got fed up with the boys he was sent and really said this, that his housekeeper could do better, so he hired her, and she did better. Now it's quite a women's world up here.
I was expecting the usual world.
Oh, I make regular rounds.
Rounds?
I come around.
To what end?
Evaluation.
Mr. Shaw, I also graduated summa cum laude from Radcliffe, which is basically Harvard in skirts, and lucky for us, the universe doesn't much care what you wear. So my expertise and yours might just complement each other if we could get past this encroachingly unpleasant first impression. Or I could just take my hearing aid out and you could keep orienting.
You'll fit right in a harem.
The what?
Oh, no. That's what we call you all. Pickering's harem. It's a compliment.
If you are a concubine.
He picks the best is what we mean. We could just call you that. Pickering's best.
Fine.
Pickering's picks. Let's cut her in. You don't.
I was supposed to meet Dr. Pickering at 10.
Yes, and he sends his warmest welcome through me. He was detained. More important, not important, more pressing matters. I'll show you around.
I'll come back.
No need for that.
I'd prefer to speak directly to the head of the department.
Miss Levitt.
Mr. Shaw, I don't mean to be brisk, maybe a little, but I'm finally here after a long time of being nowhere, and I'd really like to get started. And all you've thus far conveyed is that I'm in some kind of math harem, waiting to be picked, and that doesn't sound right at all.
I'm so sorry, and Dr. Pickering is thrilled to have you here. And I'd get in a lot of trouble with him if I ran you off your first day. So please stay. We'd very much like you to stay. The stars aren't going anywhere.
Oh, there is a port. I'll stay, you're welcome. One observation.
Good, thank you. What?
You don't sound very excited about all this work.
Well, it is work.
It's not your how best to make you uncomfortable passion.
That's a bit excessive.
I find it a thrill, a joy, a bracing excitement, and it's just something you do.
It is so hard to enjoy your work because it's reason and sound, and your father pulled a lot of strings to get you. Why did you say passion?
An object of desire or deep interest is what this is for me. Unlike some people, following this curiosity wasn't easy. I had to insist, which requires a dedicated desire, unmatched by reason, which is called passion. You should try it.
I sing. Gilbert and Sullivan's. I wanted to be an actor. Dad thought not, but I still sing, on occasion, with enthusiasm. The star plates. For you, a slice of heaven.
Beautiful. I should take one to my father.
Excuse me?
He's a bastard.
These never leave the premises.
You said heaven. I was joking.
Harvard property.
Yes.
Very expensive.
And if you don't mention the larceny, I won't mention the musicals.
You're curious.
In every way.
Ah, they're back. Watch out for Miss Fleming, Italian stock, swift and angry.
Oh my.
And Miss Cannon, don't get in her way. Her name is
Wait.
Dickensian. What else can I tell you? Penmanship, key. Delicacy with the plates, they crack.
Mr. Shaw.
25 cents an hour.
I would love a chance to pursue.
It's good money for women's work.
It's volunteering.
What are you asking, Miss Levitt?
That I might more fully engage with the ideas here.
Other than doing the work you've been hired to do.
Other than, pardon me, do your math.
Your job is fundamental.
And when may I use the telescope?
I'll take over from here, Mr. Shaw.
Yes, very good. Started to brief her. Well, goodbye, ladies. I'll see you around.
Then be brief. Welcome, Miss Levitt.
Thank you. Hello. I was so excited to be here. I fear I might have scared him.
Easy to do. Williamina Fleming. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Annie Cannon. I haven't decided.
Miss Cannon, I know that I probably shouldn't have gone on like that with
No.
him. And I'm sorry if I made a poor impression.
Harvard Observatory is the pinnacle of the astronomical community. The academic world looks to us
To keep the stars if you talk to Mr. Shaw.
which is why we don't talk to Mr. Shaw. We are mapping the entire sky. If doing which has never been done before sounds unimportant to you or uninspired, I'd leave before you are asked to. Otherwise, show some respect.
Of course, and I would never.
Respect is a quiet thing, Miss Levitt. Practice this.
Yes, ma'am.
Practice now.
Let me show you, Miss Levitt. That is the latest technology. Basically, a big photograph of the stars.
And we chart every point of light on every one of the star plates.
Everyone.
Every star.
And it scatters neither of them.
Will.
They look like ground pepper till you get the hang of it.
Wilhelmina is our best photometer, from whom you'll learn much if she doesn't get herself fired.
I used to be her boss.
You still are.
She outdid me with those letters.
I did not. We share leadership of the department.
The star classifications were her idea.
That's your work?
A collective effort.
Oh no, the sky was a riot until Miss Cannon coded it. I wanted to give every star a number based on color. But she insisted on labeling stars with letters based on temperature.
Ladies.
O-V-A-S-G-K-M. Yes.
You did that? You created a standard. My goodness, I'm so honored, Miss Cannon. You'd laugh. My professors made us memorize your letters using this ridiculous phrase.
She also made up that ridiculous phrase.
But I didn't mean for it to find its way into textbooks.
Oh, be a fine girl, kiss me. You did that too?
She had a muse.
Miss Fleming.
She thought it would be best for the boys. That's all they think about anyway.
Let's get back to work, please.
Because she's the boss.
We share the You know, Will was the first woman to ever hold the title of curator in astronomy. And the Draper catalogue was all her work. She discovered stars, nebulae, novae. She started the department. She's the reason that I'm here. We're all here. She is the best.
And that, my friend, It's how you maintain your authority.
I quit.
Oh, be a fine grandma.
That's a great phrase.
We have work to do.
Of course.
Now, Dr. Pickering is a very particular man.
He calls us his harem.
He's joking.
He's not. He measures the project in girl hours.
He's joking.
He's not. Sometimes kilo girl hours.
The point is, we're essential.
We are the dirt, from which mighty oaks grow.
Question. Do we have a title?
Computers.
What's a computer?
One who computes.
Rotate the blade, transfer the data, input the data, process, record, next start.
And these star plates? What do I do with them? How do I read them?
Star spanking.
Align the spanker with a star. Then the matching dot indicates how bright that star is. Record magnitude, position, date, and repeat until you fill up the logbook.
Or goes like crazy.
Completed logs over there.
Wait, what about working on our own ideas? Use the telescope for our own?
Oh, you don't.
Oh, but I thought this was...
We collect, report, and maintain the largest stellar archive in the world, and we resist the temptation to analyze it.
I see.
You see?
She sees any.
Would you show Miss Levitt to her station?
We do, Mr. President.
You make me crazy, and you know you make me crazy.
Balance of power, darling. More questions?
Is she mean or just to me?
Oh, no. She's just meticulous and blunt. And she thinks.
Since what?
Like a crow. But still. Shows her humanity. Eternal, though it might be. You want her on your side. She's always on the right one.
Miss Fleming, I'm very happy to be here.
I know you are.
But I came here because I have some pressing issues with science.
The whole of it.
Well, yes, we do not appear to know where we are, astronomically, which is shocking. This is the modern age. We've been looking up for millennia, and we don't know how far away those stars are. We don't know if the Milky Way is the universe. That's just unacceptable.
You are fun. But here's some perspective. I was Pickering's housekeeper before he brought me here. So, we are a lot of things. But at present, we are cleaning up the universe for the men. And making fun of them behind their backs. It worked for centuries.
Working isn't talking. Here we like to say, the sky's the limit.
And there is so damn much of it.
Star name,
Star name?
Star name.
Alpha Leonis 3982.
Beta Orionis 1713,
195 degrees declination.
173 degrees.
50 degrees right ascension.
Spectral class B.
Spectral class B.
Magnitude 1.25.
Magnitude 0.65.
Henrietta, I missed you.
Star name?
I can't stand a conversation since you left.
Alpha Andromeda
Everyone's
15.
so sensible.
80 degrees declination.
Please write back.
33 right ascension.
Morning, ladies.
Correct on both sides, Mr. Shaw.
Good morning, Mr. Shaw. Back again.
And so soon.
Just passing by.
Bay.
Hello, Miss Levitt.
Magnitude 2. What? Oh, hello, Mr. Shaw.
Goodbye.
Star name?
Henry, I wish you were here for Thanksgiving. Daddy gave a marvellous sermon on family.
Magnitude 2.8.
You missed the news.
Star name?
I'm pregnant.
Oh, Margie.
You're going
Oh
to
my
be an
goodness.
aunt.
You're going to be a nun. I'm going to be a nun. And you. Congratulations, Margie. That's such... Star name Alpha Cygnus, spectral class A.
Hello, here I come.
You what?
Coming around.
And so soon.
I just want to make sure she's everyone's oriented.
It's been half a year now. I think she can find the bathroom.
Am I doing something wrong?
No, just curious.
Uh-huh.
About the data.
Oh yes, the data.
Do you have a message or a point, Mr. Shaw?
Oh, Dr. Pickering might drop in today. That's all.
Thank you. Time to go.
Henrietta,
32 degrees,
we'll see you for Easter.
magnitude 6.2,
Daddy's asking for you.
spectral class B,
I'd love to have you home.
45,
Henrietta, it's...
magnitude.
Henrietta!
What? Yes, what?
I have a son.
Oh, Margie.
His name is Michael.
You have a son.
You should meet him.
I should. I will. How did this happen already?
It's April.
Oh my.
Henrietta, let me tell you, babies are remarkable.
I'm sure, but I'm sorry, I'm really busy.
Too busy for me?
Too busy for me at the moment.
Why'd you come home?
There are a lot of stars out there.
You'd be so proud. I've found my calling.
Mm-hmm.
I'll compose.
Compose. How nice.
When the baby's down and everything's clean, it's just me and the piano.
That's great.
It's not a hobby.
I have to work.
It's very exciting.
It is. And I'm sorry I can't come home. And I'm sure I'm letting you down, but I've got this work and you've got yours. And I can't play house with you right now.
I don't like this mood.
I promise I'll come home.
No, you won't. You're hardening in some urban office. It's making you flinty.
Margie, stop.
I know there's more to life than that.
The nature.
Than math. There's more out there.
Then why do you stay so close to home? Why do you excel at every ordinary thing and then chastise me about what else is out there? I specialize in what is out there. And let me tell you that out there does not happen on a farm.
Check the post. Father sent a book.
Oh no, a Bible.
If it was a Bible, I would have said Bible. It's a book.
Of what?
Miss Levitt?
I don't know, Henrietta. I've got this life, you've got yours.
I swear to God.
Round and round we go.
Mr. Shaw.
Ladies of the logbook.
You know, he's here for you.
What?
I talked with Dr. Pickering.
Mr. Shaw.
Mr. Shaw, we are in the middle of some actual work, if you don't mind.
I can come back later.
No.
On my rounds?
Rounds.
Round. He made this up.
For me?
All this work.
Mr. Shaw.
Crazy.
Mr. Shaw, there is an inverse relationship between time lost on your rounds and the life of my overqualified staff. So come in or stay out, but you must have reason to be here or cease coming around.
See you tomorrow.
Sweet boy, I'm going to have to shoot him.
You see what I mean about him.
Can we talk about anything else, please, Miss Cannon?
He fancies you.
Not this issue. That's not my life. My life is work, and I have something important to discuss. And I wouldn't even know where to begin with him.
He'd be happy to help you with that.
Would you heal? Something to discuss, Miss Levitt?
Yes, well, excuse me for saying this, but these men, they all come around. They need this work. They need you. I was wondering, why don't you demand a faculty position?
Because I don't need the title to do the work.
But the boys need your work to keep their titles. And eventually one of us has to be a, what was it?
Mighty Oak.
Mighty Oak.
Neither of you are getting a raise, and that's final.
I don't want a raise.
I do.
I want a model. Miss Cannon, if they won't give you what you deserve, they're never going to give it to any of us.
What do you want them to give you?
A chance.
Which means what?
I'm seeing things.
Which means what?
I'm spotting more and more of the blinking stars, the variables. I'm working on the small Magellanic clouds, and I'm tracking these stars that pulse bright to bright again.
Cepheid stars.
I think so. Some of them blink once a week, some take a month.
The fact that Cepheid's pulse is not new.
I know. It's the amount of them, the large amount I'm finding.
They are rare to find.
Not if you're doing it right.
Continue.
I put together a simple comparative that lets me analyze the plates quickly. The same star field at different times, and you can see that some of the stars are much brighter, and I'm seeing them in most of the plates. Now, if these are true Cepheids, and if there are as many of them as I'm starting to see, it could be a big clue.
To what?
I don't know, but it's got to be important.
No, it doesn't.
But my instincts are telling me that.
Dr. Pickering does not pay for those instincts.
He doesn't really pay me at all.
Then do the work you're assigned or don't work.
Yes, Miss Cannon.
You may, however, stay after hours if you'd like, Miss Levitt.
What?
If you're quiet.
Really? Oh, thank you, Miss Cannon. This is so... I understand.
Henrietta, Daddy was wondering if you'd received the book, or if you'll come home for Christmas. Right back.
Dear Margie, sorry we fought. Here is a book for Michael from his favorite aunt. Could you send sweaters? Love, Henrietta.
For the joy of human love, brother, sister, parent, child, friends on earth and friends above, for all gentle thoughts and mild, for all gentle thoughts and mild. Lord of all, to thee we raise this our joyful hymn of praise.
Good. So we have Freya, Viole, Olga, and Nelly. And the second talk of the evening will start in what, 10 minutes?